their performances. The marks are given using a system which combines various categories such as mistakes, plenty of those, assists, goals, not many of those, shots, not enough of those, and headers. Here then are some of the players he has ranked, and I'm going to ask Richard Lenton, who's with me from Golf Punk magazine, for his views on these. Look at this. I mean, Robert Green, the worst rating for the tournament, 51.67 out of 100. That's a bit harsh for one mistake, and then he was never used again.
No, totally agree with that, Rob. He's ruined our summer. You know, after 40 minutes against the USA, that game was won. The game was over. We'd psychologically killed them off. Then he's thrown the ball into the back of his net, and all of a sudden the lads have realised they've got to win the game again. You know, it's a horrible thing
so you
to go
agree with Capello?
Totally.
Do you?
And I think he's on my line there.
Oh, that's interesting. What about John Terry was the best defender, 60.48.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the 4-1 defeat against Germany, was he? He got pulled out of position 2 or 3 times for goals. So I don't know where they're getting these figures from. I really don't. I think Jermaine Defoe's our top player. Fair enough, he scored a goal. But Sean Wright-Phillips second. I mean,
yes, and 62.47. I mean, they're incredibly precise. These are, you know, there's a decimal point in there.
Yeah.
And extra figures out of 100. I mean, I'm not really sure of the point of this.
No, and all it can possibly do is probably get the players' backs up even more. You know, there's been talk of problems in the camp. We're not quite sure the truth behind some of that, but I think if some of the players like Rob Green see these figures, then you know, it's going to cause more consternation, isn't it?
You would have thought so. Were you pleased that the FA decided to stick with Capello post-World Cup?
Yes, I mean, like Sir Alex Ferguson said yesterday, and I think we're going to go on to that, the England job is very much a poison chalice, and I think it proves it now because Fabio Capello is arguably the best manager in modern-day football, apart from maybe Mourinho, and if he can't do the job, then who can
do you think that even in spite of all the substitutions which never changed anything because it was keeping the same format on the pitch, we just didn't seem to be able to adapt or be flexible in our formation?
No, I know what you mean. Actually, one big thing at the bottom of this list that's quite striking is the fact that Peter Crouch didn't qualify for a Capello Index rating because he didn't spend enough minutes on the pitch. Now, Peter Crouch has scored 20 goals in 41 games for England. And he got about 15 minutes in 4 matches, you know. Now, surely a proven goal scorer at international level should have been given a little bit more time. Yeah,
you would indeed think so, wouldn't you? But Trevor Brooking and the FA now saying they would like to get an England manager next time around. But what about a Scottish manager? As you mentioned, Sir Alex Ferguson has revealed that he has twice refused the chance to become England manager. The United boss says he'd never be interested because of his nationality and the nature of the job. Here's what he had to say.